and they break in because I wasn't trying to let them in, but they,
break into the room.
They B&E with the key that they own.
Right. We're coming in.
And I'm languished on ice in the tub.
With like a pizza in this hand, a burger in that
Embarrassed.
hand.
Oh, embarrassed. Like
At this point, you just pass out.
I wish I had. Oh, all of it's seared into my brain. And it's told at like every Thanksgiving or other shit.
What's up, world, and welcome to another episode of Once Upon A BnB. It's Anns.
And it's Ian.
This is Maha. And we got our boy, Show Music.
Hey.
What's up?
What is that from?
I don't know.
Something?
You
Did I
made
make
that
I
up.
don't know. I think
Sounded
you just-
cool.
Hey, Joe.
Sounds like, how you doing?
Oh, and our
Good.
girl, baby Janet, got the fresh cut on you hoes.
Oh,
Check
hell
her
yes.
out.
God.
Oh, yeah.
God, Janice, you're just
That
so
tongue away,
majestic.
Janet, you're embarrassing.
Joe
Ghost
Music
is
sounds
also
like a
here.
fake name.
I
No.
know.
Badass.
No. So I stole it from my husband when we got married.
As would I.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. I thought it was a joke. And he literally first date, I was like, that's bullshit. I'm like, that's bullshit.
What was
And
his Instagram name?
So like Instagram, and I mean, to be fair, we've kind of met on like
An app.
back before the straights had Tinder and a bunch of different options.
Talking Grinder here?
Well, no, actually.
Jacked?
No,
I know way too many gay apps.
Scruff, of all places.
That's a cool name.
Love on Scruff. It's for the more masculine gays. A little bit
Oh.
less of like the twinky, like thin build,
Mhm.
Oh,
that
okay.
kind of thing.
Scruff.
But yeah,
Interesting.
so yeah, we met on there, and the night that we met was just supposed to be a fucking hookup, right? but I was like, holy shit! Like I've met this guy before. Like I know this guy from like different lifetimes and shit. Like I knew it that night.
Love at first sight.
Yeah, man. And so I was like, but that's bullshit. Like that last name's a lie. Right. And
You're like, I use a fake name too, but.
yeah, well, and I totally did. I totally was under a different name because I was hella in the closet. Hella in the closet.
Do you have like a go-to fake name?
A couple different ones that I will not disclose. Yeah, but they randomly do come back to haunt me out of random
That is so funny.
corners. Different
Yeah, drop
story.
one. Oh, okay.
Well, no, it's that my brother has recently come out as gay and is in a
really?
life transition. Yeah, older brother, and he dropped my name on me and was like, "Yeah, I saw that one time," and I was like, "Oh,
no.
God," and I was like, "No,
Dude, I
no,
wonder
Jesus,
what
no."
the statistic is on that, because I know of a lot of siblings that are both gay.
It
or
is
like,
biological, so
yeah. I wonder what the stats are on that.
Maybe I was born this way.
I actually just saw this new dating app that sounds perfect for me. It's called Smoke and Poke.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. Wait,
So
yeah.
not Netflix and chill, but smoke and poke.
Smoke and Poke!
That's
Okay.
genius. That's genius.
Right?
That's genius.
I know. My algorithm
for real?
was spot on with that one. I swear. That's a real
At
thing.
least you
In
get
the App
high.
Store.
I think it's in the App Store. I don't know. It was a Linktree link, and then it was like, go to our website. Ugh, it
Usually
didn't
the
take me straight to the App
sketchier,
Store.
apps
Right, or like
aren't
that.
so much in the App Store. You have to like.
That is so
Yeah.
interesting.
But yeah, it's for
I
stoners.
know.
I guess that want to bang.
Smoke and poke.
Okay, so
And choke.
I just want the stoner.
And throat.
But yeah, right.
It's lies.
All of that.
All of them.
All of that. But that's genius. I wish I would have thought of that. I have thought
An
to
account?
myself, I wish there's like a stoner dating app. But
Or like
There is one.
I know.
It's called Smoke and
Apparently
Poke.
there
or
is.
stoner events for singles. You could throw
Maybe
one.
I'll start that.
Yeah, that's you, Maha. That's
Oh my
you.
God.
That's you.
Thank you,
That's
Annsleigh.
you.
I will cut you in when
Thank
I
you.
become a
Oh,
zillionaire
yes.
off
Finally
this.
be rich like Maha.
It's on camera
Finally.
now. It's on camera.
Yes.
It is. That's a binding contract, I'm pretty sure.
Ooh, okay. I'll come up with a cool name. We'll talk later.
Yes.
Okay,
Hard to tell
Joe.
Smoke and Poke.
Smoke and poke, dude.
That's genius.
I know.
Scruff is kind of cool too.
Yeah, I don't know how I haven't heard of that.
I mean, so yeah,
It's like scruffy, like.
more masculine. Like it's
Not
very
like polished, like feminine.
Yeah, no, not femme, that kind of thing. It's more like muscles, big guys,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. And like there's a couple of different offshoots from there, but like Scruff was like the thing.
There's offshoots.
So like the bear community.
I
and
was
shit.
thinking. I didn't.
Oh, you're thinking.
So are there
offshoots.
dating apps
I was
for the
thinking
very
bear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
bear.
So are there dating apps like specifically just for people who are or want bears
Absolutely.
or just really?
Yeah, absolutely. One of them's Growler.
Oh.
So it's like very bear centric.
Yeah.
There's
Y'all gotta put me on lingo.
Y'all have way more options.
I don't know. I don't know what bear means.
You got Hinge.
So,
you
like-
got Tinder. You got Bumble.
So like
I know.
a bear is usually like a bigger guy or like a hairy guy, that
like,
kind of thing. Yeah, teddy bear kind
yeah.
of thing, right? And then there's like twinks, which is the run-of-the-mill white gay, right? They could be, it doesn't matter white gay, it's just, anyway. This isn't Z-Way.
Learning so much already.
But more of like an Ian build. Then there's like hairy Ian, which would be an otter.
What?
Hairy twink is an otter?
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
And then there's, I mean, it gets into like the age determinant kind of thing inside the bear
Wow.
community.
We need a
Specific.
dictionary.
We need like a Venn
very.
diagram
Oh, yeah,
or
very.
something.
Oh, yeah, yeah. But so I found him on there, and I was working late one night, and he just like drops the D pic, and just like there it is.
Dude, the gays go straight to dick pics
Hardcore.
and butthole pics too.
What do
is a
you
thing.
guys do? Like, how do y'all work?
It's a lot harder
I'm
for
like,
us
hey,
to deal with them.
How was your Monday?
Because I'll get turned off by a dick
Yeah,
pic.
don't send me
Well,
a dick.
unsolicited, sure. Well,
Yeah,
mine was
unsolicited.
Yeah, right. No, y'all want that.
Let's
That's
be fair.
Like their profile picture is just their dick.
Yeah.
on
Oh
these
yeah.
apps,
Oh yeah.
Literally.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because I mean, you got to think about it. It's men on both sides.
Right, you're right.
Like,
You're
it's
right.
just men
Yeah.
involved.
Those
There's no
torsos
women,
for the
right,
closet
exactly.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
not homophobic. That is sexist.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But it's not sexist if it's right.
Because sometimes even if the pic is nice, it's just like, who do you take me for?
Right.
Oh no. Over here it's like,
God's
okay, well, I need
child.
to know what we're about to be doing, right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
like,
No wonder
okay.
you thought this was a hookup.
Yeah. No
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
He was telegraphing that.
So he just like pop, drops it right down, and I was like, oh wow, that's nice. And he was like, you want that? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I'll take that.
Hell yeah. So then
I'll
we,
use the
Right.
music.
yeah. So we chat and all that kind of shit, and then the night comes and.
Comes.
Then it comes.
And he ghosts me, like full on deletes the profile, not like blocks, deletes.
Oh,
like it's
no.
gone, no search, no communication
Because
history.
he met the one.
After y'all had so much fun.
So no. So we chat, and this is before we meet, right? So that was the night that comes, and he just like full on ghosts me when we have plans. So then a month
Oh,
later,
y'all didn't
y'all
even
made plans?
leave.
no, we didn't even link.
Ghosted.
Oh,
Right? So we
no.
made plans. He's like hyping me up about how like about to right.
I'm gonna do this and that.
Hello, like the rundown.
Yes.
Like I have a program.
Step
It's
one.
printed. It's got
The
the gay
itinerary.
agenda. The gay
Then
agenda.
he ghosted you.
And he ghosts me. And he ghosts me. So then a month later, I'm working like a late shift, and he was working this weird whatever. And he hits me up, and he was like, "Hey, so are you still interested? You still want this?" And I was like,
Oh, that is a nice dick.
"Yeah. I mean, I'm off at 8." And he was like, "Oh, me too. Nice. So like, how's 9 o'clock sound?" And I was like, "Sure." So I'm driving over, and he's like, "You cool?" And I was like,
Cooler than you know.
"You just don't even understand."
Yeah.
And I get there, and it's like just okay stuff, right? But the incredible.
But the dick.
But it was incredible. But like I walked through the because it just was. It just was.
I
y'all.
understand.
It just
It
was.
just be like that sometimes.
When it's right, it's right.
Not that often.
And when like
Sometimes.
Right. Very rarely, but sometimes
It's like
I
a
hear.
The mids, the dick.
I've heard
Primo.
that
Yeah.
sometimes it's like that.
it's from Scary Movie. Brenda is like, and you know you want that like bam, bam, bam. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, Brenda. I want that.
Don't we all?
But yeah, so anyway, so I meet him and I'm like, that's bullshit. Like music is bullshit. And he
Yeah.
pulls out his driver's license and I was like, stage name. You know,
Yeah.
this is
So his
bullshit.
last name is
It's a
really
fake.
music.
Music.
Yeah.
So then he pulls out his birth certificate. And I was like, bitch,
Wow.
okay, wow, this is a full on job interview. Like, where's your
Yeah,
W9,
that's very
W2, what's your
trusting of
I-4? What's the deal, social? And so I'm like, holy shit, you were born that way. Whoa. Your name's misspelled. His first name was fucking misspelled. But
On his
he,
birth
On his birth
certificate?
he had never seen it.
And he'd never noticed?
He had never
He's
seen it.
whipping out the birth certificate
Wait.
and his dick.
Yeah.
And he's not noting the whole
Afterward.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jonathan. So fucking weird. Who spells
Jonathan, yeah.
Who spells it with an O at the end?
Dude, so
Nathan.
my cousin
What?
Aaliyah, who was a guest on here before, her daughter Lena, so their last name is Grody. Not the best last name. I know. Grote.
Oh.
On her daughter Lena's birth certificate, they spelled it great.
Oh.
Lena Great. So they were like getting ready to go out of town and getting her passport, or out of the country and getting her passport for the first time, and realized this and had to like jump through hoops to get it corrected. But I was like, I feel like you should keep Lena Great. I
It
feel
is
like I
pretty
like
cool.
that better than Grody.
That's pretty great.
No offense, Raymond.
It is pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, but anyways, we digress.
Sorry.
Y'all
yeah.
made
That was
music.
great. Yeah.
We did. And 10
How
years
long have y'all
on.
been married?
10 years.
Oh, wow. How long after you met did you get married?
4 years.
Okay.
On the day, like the anniversary of the day that we met.
So that's not the ghost anniversary. That's the
That's the hookup
Right,
anniversary.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah, exactly. No, that
So
was.
did you come out of the closet with a marriage? Like, hey, I'm gay and getting married? Or like,
I came out of the closet with a changed name and a new job.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, and I came out at my brother's wedding. The one that came out as
also
gay.
His straight wedding?
Yeah.
Oh my God, we need like a whole separate podcast.
Joe, that is a moment. Was that the reception?
Wait, how did you do it?
Yeah, were you just like
real quick?
I was trying not to go down this rabbit
No,
hole.
I wish.
We're here now. We're here.
I wish I had. No, but so my brother's ex-girlfriend, super nice, but was being a complete bitch because they were breaking up.
Fiance?
No.
Different brother, the straight one, supposedly.
She's in the wedding party, and literally every picture of her walking down the aisle is bitch face, like just hard bitch face.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, I can't have my boyfriend here that like I fucking want here, and this bitch gets to be in pictures, immortalized in this shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck? So I start drinking, and every table has a bottle of champagne, and I hit like 3 tables. And
Made your rounds.
I did. And so then I'm sitting there, and my mom comes over to me, and she's like, "You seem a little sad, Liebchen. Why?" And I was like, she goes, let's go outside to the garden. And so we go outside, as if we live here, like to the West Wing. And so she takes me outside, and she's like, "What's wrong, honey?" And I was like, "Fucking Messina's out there being a complete bitch. And my boyfriend can't be here. And I just want him to be here." And she's like, "The what now?" Your what now? And I was like, yes.
Was it your boyfriend or your husband at the time?
Boyfriend at the time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, excuse me. No, husband at this point.
Oh, wow.
Did you say husband?
Husband at
or-
this point. No,
Oh, wow.
I'm drunk. Say boyfriend.
Okay.
Right?
You're drunk enough to know better than to say husband.
Yeah. So, of course, like, I don't realize what's happened, but I do realize what's happened. She walks back inside, like, stone-faced, as if someone just, like, stabbed her, right? And she's, like, kind of a ghost for the rest of the thing, but, like, randomly puts on a good face for, like, the couple.
Yeah.
They didn't
She didn't
know.
say anything other than you're what and then left?
You're what? And then just walks away. And I was like, oh, right, okay.
I feel like she had to know.
Right.
Hello, I'm gay as fuck.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't want to say it.
Guys,
but-
come on, like,
Yeah.
let's be honest here. The rainbow unicorn in the room, rainbow bear.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they finally find out later, and then of course, you know, like, love them. She's still a part of our family. She's an incredible,
The
incredible
bitch-faced
girl.
one?
No. The married now ex
okay.
to
Oh,
the.
okay, so she's still a part of the family.
She's still a part of the
Did
family.
they have kids?
No, they were just about to actually, and that was kind of what like he was like,
Yeah.
whoa,
Before we do this, you should probably know.
We all thought that, I mean, honestly, we all thought that he was going to get to like 18. The final one was out of the house and then was like, you know, I am gay as fuck.
Did you know your brother was gay, or did y'all both keep it from each other?
So we kept it from each other.
Oh.
But to be fair, we were like the same like if y'all ever have him
He's
on or
just
meet
like
him,
you?
like so the same personality. And we were just so close. It was like a 1.5 year difference where
Yeah.
I'm right in between the oldest and the youngest. He's kind of like up here with the oldest, but I'm like 6 in between each
How
one.
many of
Oh,
you is
yeah.
there?
There's a total 4.
Oh.
Okay.
6 years in
Okay,
between.
so I was like,
Okay.
wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. But so anyway, so I was drunk and it was not the best story. And
No, but that was still like not like a.
I thought
mean,
you took the microphone, like,
Everybody-
"Excuse me,
Hold
ladies and
on.
gentlemen.
Gay.
Bitch face
Yes,
over here.
Right. This bitch face gets to come and my fucking husband.
oh
my God.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I said it.
Bitch.
Husband.
this bitch. So, but I end up starting to work for my previous practice and I wanted to walk in having a new name, right? Like I wanted to have taken my husband's name and all of this,
Yeah.
right? So I had been at a law firm for like a small 6 months in between my first medical job and this one. And so I have my interview, all this, and I'm like, I'm just going to fill it out as if music's already my last name.
Yeah.
Right? It's all the same social and all
Try
this.
me. Mm-hmm.
So my practice manager, I explained it to her, and she's like, yeah, let me go get ordained so that you guys could like make it official. So she like signed our,
Was it not
Our
official
thing.
before then?
well, so like we hadn't courthouse diddied or anything like that. We were like, because my family,
Spiritually married?
well, my family's just so not cool with
Yeah.
it. So not cool.
Still?
Some people cool, some people, and I don't want them to change their hearts. Listen, I
Yeah.
believe in respecting.
Religious family, right? Because
Yeah.
you were talking about singing in church.
Totally.
Okay.
And so like,
I get it.
yeah, exactly. I
Not
know
really.
y'all's hearts and that's beautiful. And that's
Yeah.
the thing that makes the world go around is that
Right.
we don't have to agree on all these things, right? But so I sign everything. She signs our certificate and my mom is walking through and she sees the door that has my nameplate on it. And I had sent her business cards from everyone that I had except for this one. And she goes, "What is that? What is that? What is that?" Because she knew Jonathan at this
But
point.
she didn't know you were married yet? That's how she found out? Wow.
So she thought that it was just a friend that I happened to move through a couple
Even after
different
the wedding? Or was this before the wedding?
So this is before the wedding. She knew him,
Okay.
but she didn't know who he was, kind of deal,
Gotcha.
right?
My roommate.
He was literally my roommate for
Yeah.
so long, right? So long. So anyway, I finally am like, "This is what's up," and she's like, "Yeah, not gonna lie, guys, I forgot where I was going."
we're now with
All right,
mom.
we'll transition into
Right, exactly.
your
Into
Airbnb
the-
But that was so
Story.
good. I want to thank you for your
Thank you.
vulnerability.
Yeah.
And honestly,
Definitely.
I was on the story road, like
I know,
riding
we
with
were
the.
like,
We were
and then
just
what?
like, and then. So I want to
Yeah.
thank you for your transparency
Yeah,
and your
yeah.
openness.
And now we know who the guy was getting this this travel story going on. So
Well, so this is before I met my husband. I was
Supposedly.
a
Disclaimer.
minor, right? I was a minor at this point, and my dad used to be a preferred gambler at the Atlantis down in the Bahamas.
So religious, but you over here gambling.
I know. Listen.
Sins and
I'm kidding.
sins.
Sins is sins,
Right.
right? So we go down there. It's like probably our third or fourth time. They fly us down, like they comp
Nice.
everything, like
This is where, you said?
Atlantis.
Oh, Atlantis.
Yeah, so we're like flying in. They put us up in like when the new towers got put up at the time, like the Royal Towers. They
Yeah.
had put us up in there, all this kind of shit, right? And
I didn't realize that was a casino. Did everybody
Atlantis
know
is
that?
sick, and then you got like 5 hotels. 2 of them are super nice,
Mhm.
and the casino's sick, and it's also by a aquarium.
Mhm.
The aquarium I knew about. I guess I didn't realize it was like a.
I only know because of the
casino.
documentary because of Trump. Like I think Trump didn't have
What
Trump
did that
have
motherfucker do?
something to do with the Atlantis, like build a hotel down there.
I don't know.
It's like getting on the gambling.
So,
You don't think so?
I
Okay, I'm gonna go back.
Maybe. we'll circle back to that.
Yeah. But so we're down there, and this is like our final family trip. Everything's kind of like everyone's growing up and whatever. And my older brother is like, "Let's get Joe drunk, right? Like, let's just see what happens."
There's no
right?
rules in Atlantis.
We're
Yeah.
comped customers. Like,
Right.
surely we've got some shit. So I'm drunk. I'm gambling. I win a little bit. I can't claim it.
How much of a minor are you at this point?
Like 18.
Yeah. Let's go there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Younger than 18.
Yeah.
It's
So, right.
fine. Right.
So, but I'm just getting fed drinks and shit. And, I decide to go upstairs. My brother's like, "You've had enough. Like, let's just deposit you upstairs." I'm like, "Okay." So I'm up there and the drinks start hitting me and I get hot. It's the Bahamas. Even at Christmas, it's hot.
Yep.
It's humid as
Year-round.
fuck. And so I'm like, I want all of the cold room service. Like, I want all of it. So I call and I'm like, I want everything on dessert. I need everything on dessert. And buckets
One
of
of
ice.
every flavor of ice cream.
I'm weak. I need
Yes.
everything on dessert.
Everything on dessert.
Gazpacho, everything cold.
All of it. All of it. Cheesecake,
Yeah.
buckets of ice.
Because I'm hot.
Because I'm hot. Because I'm hot. So I eat my dessert and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fine. But dairy, not really the best choice with alcohol. So then,
I love a what are they called?
White Russian.
Yes, there you go.
oh yeah. Oh no. So then I'm like, well, shit, now I'm hungry. Like my tummy kind of hurts. Like I just want some food. So then I order all of room service.
Wait a
You
minute.
finished- you took
Is
Wait a
this
minute,
all
wait a
comped,
minute.
Or
Comped.
were your parents getting this bill? Okay.
No, everything's
well,
comped.
fair then.
Everything's
I
comped.
probably
Wait.
would have done
Yeah.
that.
I would have
also.
definitely done the same thing.
Right,
Everything's
yeah.
calm.
One bite of each thing.
Oh,
Place is fucking expensive.
well, so they have
know.
they have like water toys and shit out there, like the bicycle on top of the water, glass
Yeah.
bottom boats and shit. I didn't realize that it's not just free, right? So I meet like some kids at the kids club, and I like
How
take
young were you?
Yeah,
It's
because
like-
the kids club is like,
teen club, excuse me, like teen club.
Like he's like 7 years old. It's so
Fucking
funny.
drunk as hell at a 5-star resort. Good Lord.
Home
Cheesecake at the
Alone.
Atlantis.
Home Alone, right?
yeah.
And so meet these kids, and I end up like just swiping them for like, oh, you want a bike? Oh, you full Oprah. Like, you want a water
Everybody.
toy? You want a jet ski?
Yeah.
You want this? You want that?
Let's go.
I had no idea that it was like a thing until my brother
Probably
comes over.
very expensive.
Very,
too.
Yeah.
very. And we were out there for like hours, so it's by the hour, right? But so I order all of room service.
This,
I
the
would take
all
one of
thing
each.
is killing me.
Guys,
But that's
I want
comped.
all of room
of it.
service.
That at least was comped.
All.
So
All.
you probably broke even
so is it
with
like
the like.
steak?
oh, I'm talking like sandwiches, every type. Cubans, Rubens, clubs, Russian subs,
Oh my God, Cuban sand
Johns and
Rubens.
subs, all of it, right? And then every kind of entree imaginable, pasta, pizza, every type of pizza.
Burgers, yeah.
So it's just like full on cart after cart.
I was gonna
Just
say,
coming
how
in
many
like-
carts did it take to bring all
You know
of
those
this
stupid
up?
little hat things? They were
Yeah.
just like stacked. If you've ever been on a cruise, you see them coming out the kitchen with like 15 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, stacked, just
Amazing.
carting them in.
And
so-
nobody's like, let's call his parents.
Not at all. Not at all.
They're too busy.
They don't give a
Right.
fuck.
Gambling.
Please.
Exactly.
They don't give a fuck. And so I start going my way through it, eating the good stuff, leaving some shitty stuff. And so then I'm like, I need more ice for my buckets for the tub
All the
because I'm
ice
still
cream
hot.
melted.
Oh, I'm still hot. So I
Yeah.
had put 2 buckets of ice and then I asked for like 3 or 6 total, right?
Where are you putting them? Are you eating
In the
all
tub.
this food in the tub? Oh my God.
In the tub. I'm laying on it like a fucking seal. Like just stuffing food into my
Oh
mouth.
my God, I'm
Oh my
envisioning
gosh.
this and dying right now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And just like
Did you
imagine
make them bring it to you in the tub?
No, thankfully I put on the robe. Like they provide you a
course,
robe,
right.
as one does. Slippers.
Right.
But yeah, so then of course as alcohol and dessert and dairy all start to combine,
Oh gosh.
I have to handle myself, right? So
Good thing you're nearby the
Did you do a lot
toilet.
of-
Right.
Is your first time drinking?
yeah. As a conservative Christian family that
Yeah.
has never we use grape Kool-Aid for the blood of Christ.
Wow. That conservative,
Very. So I'm just like, and I'm like, I don't know, 2 pina coladas deep, but kids.
Yeah, but you're a kid, so you're here.
7-year-old kid.
Well, teenager. Let's give it teenager, right? So things start to happen, and I have to handle it, right? And it's a 5-star resort, so I'm like, surely this is fortified. Like, this will be fine.
Yeah. Got a good septic system going.
Well, so I call room service yet again.
You've already ordered everything, sir.
Can you connect me to room maintenance, please?
Oh no.
Oh, okay, sir. Could you just leave a plunger outside the door? Please, I'll handle it myself. Don't come in. Don't come in. Don't come in.
Don't look at me.
Don't fucking look at me.
Don't fucking look.
I will just handle it myself. Sir, it's a 5-star resort. We have to come in. What's your room number? Very good. We have it from the system. Wonderful. We'll be up there in a minute. Fuck. And I have no way to communicate. I mean, I'm not going to give the year, otherwise people can do math.
Yeah.
So
Cell phones are huge.
they're not huge, and it's international at that point. So and they break in because I wasn't trying to let them in, but they,
Break into the room.
they B&E with the key that they own.
Right.
To
We're
the room.
coming in.
And I'm languished on ice in the tub,
With like a pizza in this hand, a burger in that
embarrassed.
hand.
Oh, embarrassed. Like
At
it's
this point, you just pass out.
just
Yeah.
don't. I wish I had. Oh, all of it's seared into my brain, and it's told at like every Thanksgiving or all this shit. Like
no.
anytime a new
You
girlfriend
know.
comes
To yourself,
around.
how did the family even know about it?
Well, so the brother who had gotten me drunk had put me upstairs because he had been on a winning streak. He was like up $1,000, right?
Uh-huh.
Something like this. Nothing crazy, but big money for us at the time. And so he had dropped me off and went back downstairs. When he comes back
Is this
upstairs,
like a villa or something? Like you're all in one house or
Well,
what?
No, so like
It's like there's a bunch of. It's kind of like Vegas.
Condo
There's like a bunch of
towers.
hotel. There's like
Oh,
5
you mean
hotels.
upstairs to the room and he was downstairs
yes,
in the
yes.
hotel? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Sorry if I'm not
That's
painting
where
the
the casino
best
is.
picture.
Gotcha.
But so
Oh, I have a very vivid picture in my
Yeah.
mind right
oh
now.
yeah.
Personally.
So I'm on ice, languishing. Like, please don't look at me. I just wish I wasn't here. And he just, and I'm, insult to injury is that I'm like in the tub that's by the toilet.
Of course. Where else?
That I'm not
would you be?
moving,
Yeah.
right? And so this guy's just like, okay, you're going to watch me plunge shit. And I'm like, I just can't move for embarrassment. And so he's just sitting there. What?
No, you're just
'Cause, like-
stunned from embarrassment.
Girl. Melt me with this ice down the drain, put me into the Caribbean, and just call it a day.
I'm so dramatic. I would have just had a panic attack.
Oh my God. I would have
I-
had to leave the room.
I didn't even have the words for that being exactly what was happening. But I'm just like paralyzed, like can't move.
So they're pissed because they have to do the work.
And get watched.
You're just.
And get watched doing it because I'm just
Yeah.
like sitting there just like comatose in like a full-on sleep paralysis
in
kind
the
of deal.
tub. Are you butt ass in the tub?
Are you wearing the robe in the
The sli-
tub
and
on
the
top of the
slippers.
ice?
So the slippers were kind of off my feet.
Oh my God, I love this
The
so much.
robe was like casually across my breasts. And I thought a really handsome Speedo.
Joe,
Yeah.
this is the best.
What color is the Speedo?
It's purple.
Like
Your parents
handsome.
didn't know you were
Speedo
gay.
brand.
You had a purple Speedo.
They bought it for me. Like, you can't tell me
Your
you didn't
parents
know.
didn't know they got you a purple Speedo?
We're Italian and German. Like, oh, it's a little
Oh,
Speedo.
yeah.
You know, like, oh, it's very European.
Yeah.
He looks
Getting
like
back
the
to his
old
roots.
country. Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks very
European
old
cut.
country. Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Oh my god.
But I have always been this deliciously formulated. And
For our listeners,
He's a bigger guy.
bear. Yes, exactly. Read bear.
All right.
And you couldn't really see
The Speedo.
the Speedo because it looks like
Oh,
just
man.
covering.
Just dope.
Just there. Yeah, exactly. Need the dough because like it just was, right?
It's like Speedo.
Oh my god, I
Purple
love this
is
story
cute.
so
I loved
much.
it. I loved
It's like
it.
a deep purple
Like a royal.
for a king.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
Or queen.
gosh.
It was my It was my favorite color growing up. My like kid blanket had it around and shit. Like
Your
they
parents.
conditioned me. Like you can't tell me that nature is one thing, but nurture is
It's a
something
little
It's a
too.
part of
thing.
that,
It's a
too.
thing.
Y'all made me gay. I'm not. It's on the record. I'm just saying.
Conservative Christian parents were like, 2 of them, it's got to be our fault. What did we do?
Oh,
100%.
I don't want to say that like exact phrase was like, "What did I do?"
Yeah.
But like, "What did I do?"
Yeah.
has been passed around the family.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like,
this
girl,
is
you didn't do
such an
nothing.
amazing story.
You gave
I
me
love
so
this.
much pussy. Like, I'm sorry. You didn't have any women. Like, you didn't pop out any girls. What? But so I'm sitting there on ice, and he's just plunging away. And I was like, "Sir, please, I can do this." Like,
Just leave me with the plunger.
you can't even move, sir. You can't even look him in the
Yeah,
eye.
exactly. You definitely can't do this.
no. So he
God,
finally
I'm
gets
crying.
up, and he's like, "I need to leave." And I was like, "Well, is it done?"
Right. Is it fixed?
So he just leaves. Like, and I'm just drunk in the tub. My brother comes in the room shortly after and he goes, "What the fuck happened in here?" And I was like,
Are you still in the tub?
"I'm in the tub." What the fuck happened here? Because there's room service everywhere.
Right.
There's ice. There's now like boot marks in the bathroom because utility boot. It's like, what the fuck happened? And I said, well, I ate everything in room service and I had to poop and I clogged the toilet at a fucking world-class resort.
Oh my God.
And he goes, I don't fucking understand what you just said. And I was like, oh. And he goes, but I need to throw up.
Oh no.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. You're getting there.
Mm-mm.
So he throws up. Right.
In the toilet.
On top of what was already in there?
Well, it had kind of been like moved around.
Yeah,
The
right.
right.
main guy taps out. He's
Right,
like,
exactly. He's
I can't
like,
do
this
this.
is too much.
Well-
They don't pay me enough for
I'm
this
not gonna
shit.
let the little kid back in the fucking toilet.
Exactly.
But I'm not doing it.
I'm not fucking doing this. I'm done with this.
He just walks out. I gotta go.
They don't pay me enough.
He quit. He quit that day.
He had to.
He quit that
Had
day.
to.
But he didn't, though. Let me tell you why he didn't. So, brother throws up, reason being that he lost $1,000. Like that $1,000 he was up.
Oh, not
just
alcohol.
disappeared.
He
Yeah.
puked from losing the 1,000.
Yeah.
Oh,
So he leaves to go find my dad to go get more money because that was kind of our MO at the time. And the guy comes back with another guy and a snake.
I was just about to say, he came back with a snake and another guy.
Uh-huh.
I've had a lot of toilet issues.
So you know.
Right.
Well, and you would think like, I mean, you're just so used to, I'm this rich white kid who doesn't know any better, and I'm like, oh, of course, all of the world has good toilets, like the
Right,
heavy
yeah, no.
the heavy flush, all this
Most
kind
of the
shit.
world, you can't
And
flush
then
toilet paper.
You come back and now there's throw up. On
Atlanta
top
should
of,
have fucking decent piping. Come on now.
You would think a world class resort,
Yeah.
right? Like, right.
but it is
So-
also on an island.
Fair,
Yeah.
fair. Partially made man-made, I think, right?
Not even a real island.
So anyway, so he comes in, and I'm still in the tub,
I
and
just back up.
the guy goes, yeah. The guy goes, yo, Pooh Man. And I just died again in the tub.
Joe.
No joke.
Pooh Man.
Yeah. Yo, Pooh Man.
He called you Pooh Man?
Yeah. Yo, Pooh Man. I felt like Cool Runnings. You dead yet?
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Oh my God, I'm crying.
So he comes in and he goes, I brought the snake and my friend. And I was like, oh.
He's like,
Because-
hell yeah.
Because I'm sure at this
Snakes and
point, like,
friends.
no one's going to believe
Sounds
this. Right. So many dudes in this bathroom. Underage, sir.
Right.
But
Yeah,
anyway.
that part.
Yeah. So they start going at it. Don't know why the two of them needed to. I think it was more just like
For support,
Manpower,
emotional support.
look at this fat kid in the tub.
Dude, come at this shit.
This little fat gay kid in the tub.
He's wearing a purple Speedo, laying on top of ice, and he's got a cheeseburger and a pizza in his hands.
I can't move the robe to cover him better, but I really want to. But I shouldn't. I've been trained that I
so
shouldn't
funny.
interact.
Oh my god.
So so I'd say about 30 minutes worth of snaking.
That's a long ass time.
How long have you been on ice at this point?
An hour at least.
Solid 2. Solid 2 at this point.
I'm starting to melt by now.
Oh yeah.
Surely.
Oh, if I had
God.
moved up, it would have been like stuck to my back and shit. Like it was bad. So they're going at it, and 30 minutes, a third guy shows up. No joke.
No way.
They're just coming to look at you at this point.
It's posterity
for
at this
sure.
point. They're
Yeah.
No
recording
way.
it because it's not MySpace
Right.
times. Like it's, and to bring in a camera would just be like
Yeah.
inappropriate, right? So they quickly assess. Third guy is, I guess, supervisor that assesses that we burnt out the snake.
Bro.
Wait a minute.
Uh-huh.
I didn't even know that was a thing that could happen.
Yeah.
All right, like when
No
I've
idea.
had, like my Airbnb needed a snake, it's because tampons are in there.
Oh shit.
You just got tampon quality poop.
Tons of fiber was taken that
It's
night, I guess.
fiberous, very fiberous.
Suppose.
It's Metamucil at the
Fibrous
tender
and
age of 7.
Fabulous.
Yes.
Oh,
And so
Is there a dating app for that?
Metamucil sponsors. And so we burned out the snake, and dude number 3 was brought in. Yo, Pooh Man. No joke. It's just passed around now at this point. You killed the snake.
Rude.
Right. What am I supposed to do about it?
Right.
I'm sobering up at this point, and I'm just wanting to die. Like,
Never gonna drink again.
oh, it was solidly like 5 years till the next one. Yeah.
That is so funny.
So they're like, we'll guest services will call you. And they just leave. So I'm like, I need to get rid of this evidence here.
The food, the ice, the poop, the vomit.
All of it. There's too much.
Everything must go.
There's too much. There's too much.
Were you in your own room?
So it was me and my brother in
Okay.
one. And then my brother, or my, other brother and other brother. Then the girls from the trip. And then my dad had his own room with my mom. Right.
Okay.
But yeah, so, and the way that they're set up, these hotel rooms, so like down the hallway, the toilets are connected. Right. Yeah, so like,
You clogged everyone's toilet.
well,
They had to evacuate all of Atlantis, the whole island. Everybody hop on the ferry. We got to get out of here.
I feel like that would have made national coverage, and you guys would have heard this story
Oh my
already.
God.
Pooh Man, local
that
Pooh Man.
music.
Yeah.
AKA Pooh Man.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're
I'm only
connected.
calling you Pooh Man from
So they're
now on, by the
connected,
way.
right? So guest services calls, and hey, so we understand there's a problem with the plumbing, and we're gonna have to move your room. Oh, okay. To what room? Where? Well, we have to move you off of your floor. I said, excuse me. And at this point, like, of course, they're talking to my parents and all of this. And I'm just hearing, like, in the background is my father's just, like, getting more and more upset.
He's like, they're never going to comp me again here.
It was our last trip for a reason, y'all. I did start the story saying it was our last trip, right? So,
Can't take these kids anywhere.
right.
I would have been like, oh,
These
this
little-
is unacceptable. Give me the presidential suite right now.
Right.
Your toilet should be able to handle
Right.
it.
The fuck is
It
this?
wasn't even me. It's probably somebody down the hall.
Right. So
Nor all the food laying around.
it's in
Nothing to do with this.
pairs, right? Well, the room paired with ours wasn't ours. So they had to displace other guests, and they had to comp other guests' stuff, food, expenses.
Oh, wow.
And so he's just going off, and then he looks at me and he goes, "Pack your shit."
Already did.
Oh
In
yeah.
that toilet.
Exactly. And so we move rooms, and they didn't invite us back. So
way.
yeah. I don't think. Well, actually, I'm in music now, so
You could try again.
I could try.
They don't know
Yeah.
you.
No, where did I recognize you from?
I think you gotta go back.
Put on a purple Speedo. We'll
Definitely. Right. Exactly. Let me see.
Give him the fucking robe.
Shave
Wax
his
his
beard
ass.
off. Yeah.
Yeah. Put him on ice. We'll figure him out.
I think you have to go back.
I mean,
Definitely.
That is
want
a
to.
legendary
I will join
story.
you.
girl, it was intense. And
Dude, people are still telling that story at Atlantis right now. I guarantee it.
Guarantee it.
About
Yo,
Pooh Man, the legendary Pooh Man.
and it was
Sometimes you could still hear his grunts late at night in the hallways.
No. And it was like a Christmas and shit too. So like families are enjoying and shit. Maybe it's like a once in a lifetime vacation
Right.
that I ruined.
They saved up for 3 years to be able to afford this.
They've been saving for 60. These old fucks next to us,
right.
But yeah. So I haven't been able to go back there. And now I'm much more of a cruise personality, which also don't have
Yeah, I
strong
don't know
toilets.
about the plumbing.
Yeah, the plumbing is probably way worse on
You know,
cruises, dude.
Oh, it's funny because they're like vacuum, so it's like
Just like
Straight to the ocean.
Yeah, all right.
Well.
Like an airplane?
very that.
All right.
Yeah.
You went on a cruise recently, right?
I did. Back in February. Took my
It's
husband.
not that recently.
I have one
Time
coming
flies,
up.
man.
I have one coming up.
Another one?
Yeah.
You're really a cruise guy.
August. Yeah. I'm kind of weird about it. I don't want to use any kind of uncertain terms, but like it's kind of my thing.
I don't want to say they call me the cruise guy, but
But I'm known in circles. No, but
To run from your Pooh Man music.
I
class.
know.
yeah, well, and that's why I changed my name. It wasn't just a
It
cool
wasn't
last
just-
name
It's
and
not
love.
the husband.
No, it is.
He had
Love
to
and
escape
husband.
the Pooh
I
Man
need
past.
a new identity.
Yeah,
I think you should go back and conquer Atlantis. It's time.
Yeah.
Well, let's go.
Let's do it.
When are we going?
I'm in.
It's time.
She just
You know,
jet
I
set.
will.
So like,
Yeah.
the hell?
Yep. Can I bring
What are we doing
gifts?
here? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Let's
Are we done? That's great. Okay. Wonderful.
I mean,
It's a wrap,
Joe,
honestly.
that was
It's a
an
wrap.
amazing story. I'm literally
And you're a
crying
great
tears. That was
storyteller.
so
Thank you.
good.
Appreciate
There's no way we expected that.
We're definitely gonna have to bring you back because I know you've got more gold.
It'd be fun.
Because you were trying to decide what story to even tell. I'm glad you landed on that.
Yeah.
One. But
Thank you. We get to start from the beginning.
yes, thank you for your candor.
Yeah, absolutely. It was fun. It was
That was
fun.
awesome. That
Hope to
was
come back.
awesome. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes. And again for your transparency.
anytime. Awesome.
Oh
Show
man, do you
music?
have like a social media or something you want to shout out?
Oh yeah, I get to plug shit. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Hold
plug
on.
It, plug it
Other than
all.
the toilet.
Ian.
I mean, just
bleep
kidding.
that.
Yeah.
With our last
Ma'am.
guest.
Yes.
Ma'am. So you can find me on Instagram at joemusic813. Right? It's not anything clever. It's like from middle school. Anyway,
813.
813.
I was Tommy Girl 331
Nice.
back when Tommy Hilfiger was big.
Shady Grady 69.
Oh, that's pretty good.
At Gmail when you get your
I think I
deposition
was like-
notices.
You remember when Gucci Mane used to be like, Chiquita? Y'all know that? No.
Chiquita?
Yes, and the song in Lemonade.
Oh, okay.
It was an ad lib.
Yeah.
Well, I took the ad lib and I liked it as my Twitter name. And Sailor
Lemon.
Goon.
Chiquita. See,
Yeah.
Burr used to be my nickname. Me and my ex-best friend, we used to call each other Burr. Burr!
She sounds like a
The
bitch.
Gucci Mane Burr. He was a guy, and he was a bitch.
Yeah. Love it.
Well, that was amazing.
Cool, guys.
Thanks, Joe. This has been another episode of Once Upon a BnB. This is Maha.
Ian.
And I'm Anns. And we'll miss you, Joe.
Go music.
Thanks, Joe. Joe music.
Pooh Man.